Hey Ray, man, how are you?
Good. I'm tired. It's been a busy semester. How about you, Adam?
I've been busy. I really could use a break. Do you want to watch some TV with me?
Yeah, let's do it.
2020 has been a year full of ups and mostly some downs. But you guys, I have something for you to look forward to. This past Wednesday, the NCAA has announced that the NCAA National Golf Championships are going to be here in 2023 as well as 2021 and 2022 for men's and women's golf. Now, this is a huge deal for ASU because ASU has not hosted an NCAA championship for the women's side since 1992, and they haven't done this for the men since 2012. Now, I'm excited because I cannot wait to see some golf. But Connor, what else should we be excited what's going to be happening here in Phoenix, Arizona?
Thanks, Ashley. Now that we got you swinging in excitement, it's time to get you pumped up for college basketball. Yeah, that's right, you heard it. The NCAA also announced on Wednesday that the 2026 Final Four for women's basketball is headed right here at Talking Stick Arena. Many fans do remember the Final Four being here in 2012 when they hosted the men's college basketball teams. But now it's time for the women's basketball team to take charge here in 2026. The city can't wait to host this event right behind me, and fans can't wait for all the events that are going to be happening within the next 6 years here in Arizona. Back to you guys.
Well, that's exciting to see.
Yeah, add more to the list of key events coming to Phoenix in the future. Hopefully fans will be allowed by then.
Man, fingers crossed, right? But why don't we check out what's on this next channel?
The college baseball season doesn't start until the spring, but that hasn't stopped ASU baseball from practicing. Fall practice started last week as ASU prepares for their spring season in 2021. Here on first base,
the program lost 5 key players in the 2020 MLB draft, including first baseman Spencer Torkelson, who went number 1 overall. With the large void to fill at first base, senior transfer from Auburn Connor Davis will look to be the one who replaces Torkelson at first base next season. Davis hit .339 with 3 home runs and 14 RBIs in the 18-game shortened season at Auburn. This year's recruiting class will be crucial to replacing the other players who were drafted. The 2020 recruiting class ranks as the 10th best in the nation according to College Baseball News. The class is highlighted by Colorado Gatorade Player of the Year Jack Moss, who is ranked as the 4th best first baseman in the country by Perfect Game. Tempe's own Hunter Haas will look to take over the shortstop position once held by Alika Williams. Haas was ranked as the 5th best player in the state by Perfect Game. Perhaps the most impactful player could be Phoenix native Ethan Long, who is both a pitcher and an infielder. At Mountain Point, he hit a staggering .469 with 9 home runs, and his velocity sits in the upper 90s on the mound.
back at home plate, this year's fall practice will be important for the incoming freshmen as they begin to settle into the new roles for 2020. For Inferno Intel, I'm Zack Larsen.
With the abrupt ending to last baseball season, it's a bummer that we didn't get to see how far that team could have gone.
Yeah, that team really had some star power, and hopefully those new guys can step up to the plate.
We got one more channel. Let's check it out.
Sounds good.
On Friday, ASU basketball announced that transfer Holland Woods would be eligible for this 2020-2021 Sun Devils basketball season. The first team All-Big Sky point guard led Portland State in scoring and assists with 17 and 5 last season. This is a huge get for ASU basketball. This move has led some analysts, such as CBS Sports' John Rothstein, to call ASU the best backcourt in the country going into next season, and analysts such as Andy Katz to say that the Sun Devils are a Final Four dark horse next season. To catch you up to speed on how this year's team may look, I thought I'd do my best and show you some of their playing styles and tendencies. First up for the Sun Devils, we have returning senior point guard Remy Martin. He's the leader for the Sun Devils team, averaging 19 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 assists last year, showing that he can get it done scoring and assisting his teammates. He relies on the pull-up 3 to space out the defense and get the offense going. Next up, we have Alonzo Verge, who came off the bench last year for the Sun Devils as their 6th man, but can put up electric performances, such as his 43-point outing against St. Mary's last year. Don't let Verge go right, or he will finish on you. Him and Martin combined for 33 points last year per game, leading the Sun Devils offense. Next up for the Sun Devils, we have returning sophomore guard Jalen House, a 4-star from last year's recruiting class and son of Sun Devil legend Eddie House. House thrives on defense, averaging 1.3 steals last year, where he gets down in his stance, plays good defense, and takes the ball from the opponent. Next up for the Sun Devils, we have a player who thrives just like this, with the ball in his hands. Josh Christopher is an incoming 5-star from Mayfair High School in California. After averaging 29 points per game his senior year, it's clear that Christopher thrives attacking the rim, shooting the 3. Normally, he drives for the dunk, but I can't do that. So I'm gonna come with his specialty jelly layup. Lastly, we have Holland Woods, the new kid on the block who just transferred home from Portland State after thriving there for 3 years and Glendale Apollo High School before that. He thrives in the mid-range and floater game, but he also is great at the free throw line, connecting on 84% of his attempts last season. Along with this, he had 2.1 steals per game, proving his defensive acumen. He may be a bit undersized at 6 foot, 6'1", but Woods is the perfect player to fill the role vacated by Rob Edwards after his graduation last season for Bobby Hurley's team. Signing off for Inferno Intel, this has been Keith Dottley.
Man, with basketball skills like that, you should really try to walk on at ASU.
Hey Adam, have you seen this website, infernointel.com? They have some great coverage of ASU athletics.
Man, that looks awesome. I'll make sure to follow them at Inferno Intel on Twitter also. Well, Ray, I think it's time. I think we've seen all of our channels. Hopefully next week our cable comes back, but I guess I'll see you next week.
All right, have a good one.
All right, sounds good, man.